So now I want to show you how important body language is. So if I send you a message, if I'm presenting you content right now, the words or the content itself is only 7%. % is the words. That's why we see the smartest people in the world who are teaching at universities, they know this very well. But the other 93%, they don't have the skill. So the students, it's very hard to grasp what the professor is saying because he knows very well, but how he brings it is very difficult. Yeah. Then we have 38% is in speech. So speech means intonation, how loud my voice is, the sound of my voice, is it nice to hear what I'm saying? And the last one, the last 55% is body language. So that means all the remaining things I do, I move, how I look, everything. Yeah? So I will give you an example of all these three things. Let's say something difficult. Let's say I will explain you E is mc square. Yeah? Okay. Only words. Yeah? Albert Einstein's formula is E is mc square. E stands for energy, m is mass, and c is the light constant. The light constant is almost 300,000 kilometers per second. That's a very big number. If you do this big number square, it's even a bigger number. So it doesn't matter how much the mass is, even if it's very small. If you do that times, multiply each other, you will still have a big amount of energy. That's why nuclear bombs are very small mass, but they have a large amount of energy. Okay, I used only words. Very difficult to understand. E is mc square, right? Now I want to try again. I will add one. I will add speech. So now I get 45%. Okay. Albert Einstein's formula is E is mc square. E stands for energy, m is mass, and c is the light constant. The light constant is almost 300,000 kilometers per second. That's a very big number. If you do that square, you even have a bigger number. So if we multiply that by the mass, even though it's very small, you will still have a big amount of energy. That's why nuclear bombs, when they're a very small mass, they still have a huge amount of energy. Second, more easy to grasp, right? So now also add the body language. Okay. E is mc square. That's Albert Einstein's formula. E stands for energy, m is the mass, and c is the light constant. The light constant is almost 300,000 kilometers per second. That's super fast. If you do that number square, you even have a bigger number. So if you do only have a little bit of mass times a huge number, you have an insane amount of energy. That's why small nuclear bombs have an insane amount of energy. That's why E is mc square. So which one did you prefer the most? Last one, right? So I try to involve the 100% of my delivery message to you to grasp this content.